Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm back for another video, and it's been a long time since I've uploaded. J number one, or now Josh Hildebrand. And this one, well, I'm totally blind, can't see anything, so I'm going to show you how to install Linux Mint. Latest version 22. It's the Mate edition because that's lightweight and it proves to be the most accessible. Cinnamon, I have a Dell Inspiron 5430 i7 13th gen, 16 gigs of RAM, and so let's see here. Let's go. Now for this type of system, it could vary depending on what you want to do. Your boot key, it's going to be F12, natural for Dells, right? Simple. Now, I down arrow twice. It could depend on your system and how it's laid out. By the way, you guys aren't going to be able to see this video, and you're going to have to enjoy the audio because I'm going to give you my personal experience when I upload this. I'm going to give you my personal experience of what I go through as a totally blind user. So if you're looking for video, I'm just going to be blunt and say this. Sorry, not here. But don't let that videography take away from the experience that you have. Let this be an audio trip. Dive into the world of Linux Mint as a totally blind user. Let's go. So, well, first thing is we need the charger. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. We need the charger. I know I fricked that up, but I'm done. Anyways, we need the charger now. Anyways, I fricked that up, but okay. Let's see here. We need the charger. And I need some Rogue nicotine pouches because, yeah, why the frick not? Gotta have some nicotine before you do IT. Just like Network Chuck says. Shout out, really famous YouTuber. Everything in IT requires coffee. You damn right it does. Anyways. So, what we're going to do is open up the laptop here. We're going to open up the laptop here, and we're going to get rolling. All right, boot key, F12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. Come on. Come on, lovely little boot key. Okay. Down arrow twice. I just hit F12. I downed arrow twice. Now it should. Hang on. It should be putting me into the installer here. Okay. Should be booting me into the installer here. And, I'm wrapped around the cords. Hold on. I'm wrapped around these cords. I'm wrapped around this. There. Alright. At the making of this, I had no, I wouldn't say no, but I didn't have the OS I wanted on this laptop. And it'll be interesting to dive into Linux Mint and just give this a revisitation, if you will. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have fan booting up. All right. You're probably wondering how I'm doing this. I'm going to be using Envision AI to do this because I can't see the screen, obviously. Okay. Open Envision. And you guys are going to hear this. Let's see here. I'm not really going to talk much. I'm going to let this do most of the talking. Instant text tab and settings and instant text button adjustable tab selected instant text selected instant text speech off. Okay. Start Linux Mint 22 and 9T and 4V start Lint 2 EGRT audio. Okay. Cool. All right. Perfect. So we're booted in. Okay, we're booted into the Start Linux Mint. Now, we do, for you Linux users out there, Alt Super S, Alt Windows S if you're coming from the Windows side of things, and you should be hearing speech at some point. Capital L. Well, okay, fine. Let's try it again. Alt Super S. You should hear a screen reader on. Or not. Okay. Oh, there it is. Perfect. All right. Notification area panel. 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 Left bottom panel. Bottom panel. Panel. Panel notification area panel. Icon. Panel. Try on 30. 19th panel. Show desktop Firefox web browser terminal. Use the command line file browser. Browse the file system. Show desktop button. Toggle button not pressed. Click here to hide all windows. Ready. Press. Install it. Tab. Return. Nice little install Linux Mint right here. I'm gonna give us a little volume. Oh. Language selector. All right. Hang on. Before we do that, I'm going to adjust some screen reader preferences. So you're going to do insert space to get into your screen reader preferences in Linux Mint. There you go. All right, and this is actually pretty well done. This might become my daily driver, maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna we'll figure it out. Okay, so we're gonna go. So this menu, you're going to gotta turn Envision off. Hang on. Close. Thank you. Goodbye. I don't need you anymore, Envision. Put you in the pocket. There we go. All right. Now, so in your screen reader menu, you've got this nice menu, which is great for Linux because Linux is open source. Linux is a very community-based operating system. Basically, what that means is Microsoft owns Windows. Apple owns Mac. They're licensed, which means they have a company and an organization that will work on their operating systems. Linux is worked on and owned by anybody. The source code's available to download. The operating system is available to download anywhere and on virtually any desktop computer you want. There's a bunch of Linux distributions out there. You got Genix, not Genix. Well, Genix is Genix is a Arch based, but the main ones are Ubuntu, and then you got Arch, and then you got Debian, and then the rest of them, like Linux Mint, is a Ubuntu based, and then Arch, and then there's Genix, which is an Arch based distribution, which is hosted by another person in the blind and visually impaired community. And then you have Fedora, which is owned by the Fedora project. And I believe that's that's owned by Fedora and the Fedora project and things like that. But for now, let's get on to Linux Mint. So you got this nice menu right here. You got general, voice, and I'm just right and left arrowing. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, so laptop. All right. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna enable, for the sake of this video, we're gonna leave key echo on. We're going to keep the speech right there, and we're gonna hit apply or OK. There we go. All right. Now, English, yes.
Install Esperanto, Estonian, English, US.
English, US.
English, US. Tab. Detect text. Type here to test your keyboard.
Okay.
F, J, L, C, L, W, R, J, F.
Good.
Detect keyboard layout push button. Quit push button. Back push button. Continue push return.
Okay.
I don't want to connect to a Wi-Fi network right now. Selected radio. Connect to this network. Selected radio button.
Connect.
I don't connect to this network. I don't connect to return. Wi-Fi network authentication required. Dialog authentication required. Show password. Check password. Show cancel for Wi-Fi security combo off. Password. Show password. Cancel push button. Install. I don't connect to this network. I don't connect. Direct 78 quit pull direct spectrum mobile Mr. Spectrum setup 0 Spectrum setup 30 Spectrum setup 6 Spectrum setup 8 Spectrum setup 89 return Wi-Fi network authentication required dialog authentication required by Wi-Fi network password for encrypt speech enabled
Okay.
Wallet.
Now I'm gonna enter my password.
Install frame. Spectrum setup 89. Tree level 2. Spectrum set. Quit push back push continue return.
Okay. Continue. I'm just hitting tab whenever I do this.
Quit push install multimedia codecs checkbox not checked.
Oh, there's one more thing I want to adjust in screen reader preferences.
Screen read voice general
Gonna
page
go
tab,
to
voice speech page tab. More general page tab. Progress bar updates panel.
Here, progress bar updates on the tab. Uncheck that, and I like the beep. And hit OK. Shift tab and tab will get you back. Shift tab and tab will get you back and forward through your menus.
F1. Quit push install multimedia codecs checkbox not space.
Codecs, yes.
Quit push back push continue push.
Multimedia codecs, so your multimedia stuff and things like that. I just always install that.
Continue push
Okay, continue.
Return.
Okay.
Install multi-install. Quit push back push continue push install Linux Mint alongside Arch Linux rolling.
Ew.
Selected radio erase disk and install Linux.
Okay.
Linux. Erase something else. Erase install Linux Mint alongside Arch Linux rolling.
Oh wow.
Radio button.
Okay. Okay, it's nice they included that. Install Linux Mint alongside Arch. No, we're going to erase the entire disk. Down arrow.
Erase disk and install Linux Mint.
There it is.
Selected radio button. Return. Advanced feed. Right. Continue push button. Go back push. Go back push. Continue push button. Return. Install
Continue.
frame. Advanced features.
There we go.
Push button. Erase disk and install Linux Mint. Selected radio button text. Chicago selected. Back push the text. Back push. Continue push the panel. Text. Chicago selected. Back push. Continue push the
Continue.
return. Your name. Text.
Your name. So
K-O-K-H. Space. K. Backspace. K-O-S-H. The name it uses when it talks to other
we're gonna
computers.
do
Your computer's name. Text. J-O-H. Hyphen. PC. Pick a username. J-O-H-H-I-L-D-E-B-R-E-D. Choose a password. Password text.
There we go. And enter again.
Require my password to log in. Selected radio but encrypt my home
Encrypt my home folder. I'm just hitting tab.
Encrypt my home folder checkbox not checked.
No encryption on the home folder. Not right now. Continue. There we go.
Tab toggle button collapsed.
Now we just wait for this to install. Pretty simple layout and pretty simple setup. Pretty simple here. And there we go. Okay. And we're just waiting for this to install. Okay.
/ubiquity/frontend/gtk underscore component /nm widget stop my colon 20 warning source ID 4550
Okay.
was not found when attempting to remove it glib.source underscore remove self.timeout under left control B.
Yeah. All right. And it's still loading here, so. And how I did the screen reader thing, another alternative is Alt F2 and ORCA enter, or ORCA Alt F2 again, ORCA space -R enter, which is Orca reboot. Orca is your default screen reader that you have on Linux. Almost done. Once it reaches
2024 left control.
yeah. You'll hear a long beep. Whenever it reaches, it's almost done. We have the user account already created. That's good, and it is a sudo account or a administrative account. So, okay.
2024-08-30
Beep, yep.
25
All right.
57.905024 plus 000 mint
Okay.
ubiquity 2000 B blank
Oh, we're still installing here. Okay.
blank 2000 left control 2000
We're gonna-
disabled.
We're gonna make that be quiet for a second. I'm just gonna listen to it beep. I'll not listen to all its jargon. I'll cut it on whenever it gets nearly done. And how do I know it's done? Because the high beep, it reaches a high, little beep, high D flat. If you're a musician, That's the node it reaches, and that's a good indicator that you'll know that whenever a progress is done in Linux. And you can, have it say the progress updates too, but I don't, just because I personally, I don't like to have that done. So we're going to turn the speech on here and just check on it. Okay, 2024. Okay. Yep. Left shift to, okay, left shift again. There it is. And now we just sit back, relax, strap the boots on, and let it wait.
7.3 KB 2024-08
It's actually moving pretty quickly. I did this in a VM when I had Windows, a virtual machine, and it actually moved pretty quick within a VM. So I'm curious to see how Linux Mint Mate does on hardware. So, and more videos of like tech videos are going to be coming hopefully soon. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you'll be getting notified whenever I upload a video. And if you guys enjoy content like this and want me to do more, just let me know in the comments or reach out to me, jhdrummer3@gmail.com. I'll be glad to do any of you guys, what you guys want me to do. If you guys have any questions for me or anything like that, shoot me an email, reach out. It's just my name on Facebook, if you want to reach out to me there. So, but yeah, we hope, I hope you guys really enjoy this content. I want to start doing this because I find that, there's really not a lot of totally blind people who take you through this process. So I'm like, you know what? Frick it. I'm going to take you through this process myself based on what I know about, Linux and stuff like this and my knowledge. And I'll do some Windows tutorials too, for you Windows users out there, because I've got this computer that I'm working on, and I've got an old MacBook, early 2015 MacBook Air. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, 120 gig hard drive, and and it's an i5 processor, 2.6 gigahertz. I mean, it's, so it's speed of it, so it's not bad. I mean, from early 2015, I mean, Macs, wasn't doing that, was running Mac OS 12, but I'm like, frick that. And I'm putting Windows 10 on it, so I'll put Windows 10 on it. So I'll do some videos there. Just give you content and stuff like that if you guys want. So reach out to me in the comments or again, wherever, and just I'll give you guys what you want. Okay, I think. Oh, there it is. Okay, so something that's cool about this is continue testing. You can continue testing or restart now. We're going to restart now. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and restart now. Restart now, hit 10, hit enter. There we go. All right. And it's restarting. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Now we're going to do Alt Windows S or Alt Super S for screen reader. Whenever it restarts, it should be restarting now, I believe. I hope. Oh, I think. Okay. hope. All right. We should be in the... All right, we should be already restarted, I believe. There it is. Screen reader on. Okay. So enter the password. And enter. And we should be on the desktop. Okay. Should be on the desktop. I believe. Maybe. Okay, let's try. There it is. There it is. Cool. First steps, documentation, help. All right. All right. Now, we're going to close out of that. Close out of that. Alt Control D to get to your desktop. 0 items. All right. Alt F1. Let's see. Cool. Let's go into administration. Actually, no. Let's go into terminal real quick. Okay. System. Terminal. Now, we're in terminal. Josh Hildebrand.
Run a command as administrator left paren, user quote root quote right paren, use quote sudo less command greater quote. C quote man sudo line root quote for details dash hildebrand at dash dash bc colon tilde dollar.
So we're going to do sudo apt update hyphen y, enter. Now enter your administrative password to update your packages. Okay, there it is. Now you always want to update your packages after a fresh install, just to make it, just to get all your updates and stuff like that. So, okay, all right, good. All right, all up to date. And okay. All right. Now we're going to exit. I'm going to go into applications, archive manager, calc, character map, color select, yeah, okay, graphics,
document drawing, pics, document scanner, drawing, graphic internet menu, fire matrix, Thunderbird transmission, web apps, Firefox web app, Firefox web browse matrix, Thunderbird Firefox web apps.
Okay, cool.
Office menu, library, LibreOffice,
LibreOffice.
LibreOffice Draw,
Cool.
LibreOffice Impress,
Comes with all the
LibreOffice Impress,
Okay.
LibreOffice Writer,
All right.
library,
Cool.
LibreOffice library,
Library. Okay.
Office
Sound and video. Rhythm box. Cool.
Sound system tools, disk use file browser, log file view, power statistics, system monitor, terminal, time shift, disk usage and time shift.
Time shift. All right.
System places menu, home desktop, home folder,
Home folder, desktop, computer, network.
connect to server,
All right.
search tool, home folder, desktop, play system menu, reference administration references menu, control center, help, references administration menu.
Administration.
Backup tool, driver manager, login window,
Oh,
printers, software manager,
okay. Software manager. All right.
software sources, synaptic package manager,
Synaptic package manager. All right.
system reports,
Cool.
time and date, update manager,
Wow, update manager. Ooh,
Users and groups.
okay. So
Updates
let's go into
manager.
update manager.
Return.
Let's see how
Update
accessible
manager
this
frame.
is. Ever since 21.3 when I last used Linux Mint.
Scroll pane. Help. Scroll
Let's
pane.
see.
Help. Push bar.
Tab.
Okay. Push bar. Scroll pane. Help. Scroll pane. Help. Scroll pane.
Okay.
Help. Scroll pane. Return. Help.
What is
Scroll.
this?
Help. Okay. Push scroll pane. Okay. Push scroll pane.
Okay, so these are...
Scroll pane. Help. Push. Okay.
Alright,
Scroll.
we're going to hit
Okay.
OK.
Return. Quest information. Image. Type table column header not selected. Image. Image. Upgrade checkbox checked.
Oh.
Image. Upgrade checkbox checked.
Okay.
Image. Upgrade image. Upgrade check. Upgrade type. Type column header image. Tree level 1. Upgrade column header checkbox checked. Name column header dpkg Debian.
Ah.
Image. Upgrade checkbox checked.
Alright.
Bind new version column head name column header bind DNS look.
So,
Type
essentially... Okay, this is cool. This is actually very, very useful and very, very good. I'm very impressed. Wow. I'm very impressed. Okay, so instead of upgrading, you're going to hit right arrow. Upgrade. All right, you're going to make sure all the... You're going to check box, you know, those are... Okay. Name. So it shows you all your packages that... Okay. Are going to be upgraded. Alright, so you're going to hit... You want to switch to a local mirror?
Information page tab. Tab. Read only text. Image. Upgrade checkbox checked.
Okay.
Type table information question yes push button.
Let's switch to a local mirror. Enter password. There we go.
List with type official BPass official repositories. Additional repository authentication keys maintenance BPass official repository http://packages.linux.mint.com push button. Toggle button not pressed. Toggle button restore the list with 5 items. Official repositories. BPass. Official BPass. Official repository.
Let's go official.
BPass. Additional authentication keys. Maintenance. Fix merge list problems. Push button. Merge residual configure. Remove duplicate entries. Push button. Add missing keys. Push. Remove foreign package. Downgrade foreign package list with 5 items. Maintenance. Fix merge list problems. Full list with authentic official. Return.
Let's go and do official.
Additional repository.
Alright, we're gonna...
Authentication maintenance. Fix list of additional official. Escape.
We're gonna...
F4.
Hold on.
Tab. Image. Update clear push information tab. Read only text. A Mozilla Firefox web browser. Image. Upgrade checkbox checked. Firefox. The Firefox. Type. Clear push tree table. Clear information tab. Read only. Tree table. Clear push information page tab. Tab. Read only text. Standard C library and the standard math library as well as tree to clear information tab. Information install updates push button.
Okay.
Tree table. Clear push button. Tree table. Information install updates push
Install updates.
Return.
Here we go.
Alert warning. This upgrade will trigger additional changes. The following packages will be installed:
Okay.
Linux header 6.8.0-41. Tree level 1.
Okay.
Cancel.
That's okay. So it's going to tell you all your packages that need to be installed. And enter your password. Now, there we go. And there we go. Okay, 13. Alright. 31%, 10%, 31%. Now it's going to take some time. It should. Because it's updating all your packages. Oh wow, 47, okay. It's going to update all your packages that you need to be updated just to stay current with Linux Mint's or with
64%.
Ubuntu's packages, or when Linux Mint releases a current package that needs to be updated. So that's just another way you can do it. I do think it's a little quicker in the terminal, but this is nice to have. It's really nice to have, because I remember back in Linux, the older versions of Linux Mint, where this was not accessible at all.
96%.
And 96. Okay.
100%.
100%. Perfect. Okay.
Applying changes frame.
All right. Cool. Applying changes. All right.
Details toggle button collapsed. 16%.
Ooh. Okay. And
56%.
we're gonna
Tab left.
put a little volume up on this here. Okay. Now you notice it's halting whenever I'm interacting with my system because it's updating.
Line
So
D.
just just let it run, let it do its thing.
Processing triggers for lib 2.0 0 T64 colon
Okay.
AMD 64
Yeah.
left paren
Okay.
2.80.0
Okay.
6 Ubuntu
Processing
3.1
triggers
right
and
paren.
just
Setting up
alright.
lib 1.0
Okay.
0 P colon AMD 64 left paren
AMD 64, yep.
3.4 0
Alright.
Ubuntu 2 right paren. Processing triggers for Mint system left
Cool.
paren 8.5.9 right paren. Setting up lib backend 1.0 2 AMD 64 left
we're
paren
gonna
3.5 left control.
don't really need to hear that.
Refresh push button. Question: do you want to switch to a local mirror? No push button.
I thought I did.
Yes push button. Return. Software sources frame. PPAS. Official repositories. P additional repository. P official repositories. Return. PPAS. Additional repositories. Authentication keys. P official repositories. PPAS. HTTP list H. List H. Return.
Thought I did that.
Tab. 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 Left shift.
Okay.
Left
Alright,
control.
it is halting because
Tab.
I just want to see
Tab.
here. I'm
Left
just
update
exploring here.
manager.
Okay.
Software sources left.
Okay.
Select a mirror image.
Alright, so select a mirror.
Image. Advanced host image. Seku image. Clarkson University image. Solid image. Open computing facility at UC Berkeley. 1.2 MB/s.
Ooh.
Image. Fremont image. Linux Mint. 2.8 MB/s. Image. Linux Mint. 2.8 image. Rackers. 2.3 MB/s. Image. Hoobly. 1.9 MB/image. Purdue Linux users group. 1.9 MB/s.
9, and I'm just selecting a mirror.
1.9 MB/image. GiantNet. 1.7 MB/s.
1.7,
TerraSwitch.
and I'm in
1.4
Texas,
MB/s.
so
Image. James Madison University. 1.4 MB/s. Image. Fremont Cabal Internet Exchange. 1.3 MB. Image.
1.3.
Open computing facility at UC Berkeley. 1.2 MB/s.
Ooh,
Image.
man.
Solid. 1.1 MB. Image.
1.1.
Clarkson University. 1.1 MB/s. Image. SCD31. 1 MB/s.
1 megabyte a second.
Image.
Ew.
Transmission Internet. 1 MB/image. Manitoba Unix user group. 888 KB/image.
Ew.
Seku. 883 KB/image.
883.
AdvancedPosters.com. 830 image. Kernel.org. 800 image.
Hold on.
Sadia. 436 KB/s.
Okay, these are going down, so you want to select the first one with the most, so that would be Linux Mint. 2.8 Linux Mint. Here you go. So you want to
Cancel apply push
apply.
software sources frame. HTTP toggle button not pressed. Restore the
hitting
default
tab.
settings. List with 5 items.
Here.
Official repositories.
Okay.
PPAS. Additional repository authentication keys. Maintenance. Fix merge list. Merge residual configuration. Remove duplicate entries. Push button. Add missing keys. But remove foreign. Downgrade foreign list with 5 items. Maintenance.
All right. Now we're going to
Left
close.
4. Tab. Escape. Tab. Tab. Left update manager. Tab. Tab. Update manager frame. Refresh push tab.
Now,
Tab.
give this some time to update. It should.
Caps
Oops,
tab.
it should.
Left shift. Left update manager frame. Refresh push button.
Let's refresh this.
Warning, reboot required. You have installed updates that require a reboot to take effect.
Okay.
Please reboot your update manager frame. Question. Refresh push. Question. No push. Yes push. Refresh push button. No push. Left can let update manager frame. Question. No push button. Return. Update manager tab.
And all up to date.
Tab. Left 4.
Now,
Escape. Tab.
for the sake of this, I'm going to shut down.
Menu. Shut down.
Shut down. There's a couple of ways you can do this. You can do that way, or you can go through the terminal and do it. What I like to say is the cool way. So you go System menu, and you go System Tools, Terminal, sudo SHUTDOWN, enter. Huh? Okay, sudo SHUTDOWN, enter. I think. Oh, okay, sudo SHUTDOWN, enter. Now, enter password, sudo shutdown, make sure it just did sudo shutdown, and make sure all your caps lock and caps on are off. Make sure that's off, and you just enter your password, enter.
Shutdown scheduled for Fry 2024-08-3014:49:53 CDT. Use shutdown-C to cancel $-PC:$.
Alright, shutdown /C.
/O double return.
Let's see what this does.
Shutdown /Al command up sudo shutdown /Al left blank backspace N
Okay.
/backspace
Alright. And then we just wait. And then we just wait.
Tab.
And then we just wait.
Menu. Escape.
And it should shut down. Okay. Oh, yeah, there it goes. And it shut down. Voila. And that was a guide on how to install Linux Mint. We thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you. See you guys in the next one.